So like we discussed in our previous video, the human body has the ability to detect foreign bodies. So when the DNA is in the nucleus here, the DNA in the nucleus can only reside in the nucleus. So the DNA cannot leave the nucleus. If the DNA left the nucleus, the body will detect it as a foreign body and it will be degraded immediately. So what the DNA does is that it transcribes into a form of RNA called messenger RNA, like a messenger. So you send someone a message and say, hey, go down there, go and tell Mr. So person to do so thing for me. So that's what the DNA does here. It cannot leave the nucleus because it would be degraded immediately. So it sends messenger RNA. The messenger RNA moves to the ribosomes where the proteins are made and then say, hey, this is the message that Mr. DNA has sent me. And then there is another type of RNA that is found in the ribosomes. That RNA is called tRNA, transfer RNA, tRNA. So this RNA has the ability to match the codes of the transcripts. The messenger RNA has code, right? It has a sequence that was copied from the DNA. That sequence is a code, and the transfer RNA has the ability to decode it. So it matches the amino acid. We have the amino acids. So the amino acid sequence, so it matches the messenger RNA with the corresponding amino acid sequences to form a polypeptide chain, which of course is translated into a meaningful protein. So that's what happens. DNA cannot leave the nucleus. It sends a messenger called messenger RNA. So messenger RNA goes to the ribosomes where proteins are made, and then it instructs the ribosomes. There in the ribosomes, we have the transfer RNA that can detect, that can decode that message in the mRNA. So that transfer RNA assembles amino acids according to the sequence of the messenger RNA, and then it builds a polypeptide chain of amino acids, and of course multiple amino acids coming together will form proteins. So that's how proteins are made in the ribosomes, and after which the proteins are released to perform their specific functions. This is an interesting story. I think it could make a very interesting video game. Imagine if we have a video game where DNA will have to move from the nucleus to the ribosome and then, of course, transcribe to messenger RNA translated into a meaningful protein, and this meaningful protein goes down to perform a specific function. Interesting, right? Let's take a selfie.